I didn't drill those guys, did I?
Oh yeah, no, you did.
I thought you did.
What he did is he pre-drilled the little factory nibs to make it a little bit easier. He's got one of those ratcheted drills, so it's not like the head's coming off and spinning on the head or anything.
And then these guys go.
Yeah, those you didn't pre-drill. But if you pre-drill those, you got to make sure that you only do it just a hair. You don't want to drill all the way, because then you're going to go through the face, and that's a no-no. So Tommy knows that. And you use a drill bit that's just a hair smaller than your drill, or than your screw, see? And then he's going to put in these little things here. See that? And it's like putting a cabinet together. If you ever put a kitchen cabinet together, a storage cabinet in the garage, they give you these little clips, and they're gonna screw in. And see, he's got a couple more here, and they just fit in here. And what do those look like? They look, here they are here, see? And that has a screw end on it, and he's just going to put it in there.
One more.
Oh, there's some more up there?
2 more, I guess.
Oh, okay, there's a couple more up there. You just want to finesse these in. Don't over tighten them, just make it snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, what's next? Yeah, see, he's got it on his TV, and actually he's got it on his computer, his little laptop, and he's my neighbor Tommy. He's hooked in his laptop onto the TV with a HDMI cord.
Yeah.
An HDMI cord on the back side, and hooked that into the TV. So now he's just got it on the TV, and he's using his little mouse. So you can use their little video as best you can with the directions. We're finding it slightly different. He's got pre-drilled holes that go all the way through that. We ended up putting screws from the inside and just attaching it. So, because that's how it came. It didn't come with some through screws that went all the way through. So we're just taking our time and making sure that we do it right. Well, good grief, that was kind of tricky. That's what those little nibbed deals were there. You put this and fit it on there.
They're called cam screws.
Cam screws, and then you take the screw and tighten it up on the little cam knuckle head. And it was kind of tricky because we've got this cabinet here. It's kind of in a defined little confined little spot. And if you got this out in a wide open area, you'll be fine. But the main thing is to get all those pieces tight so that you don't have any seams here. And that was kind of tricky too. I had to kind of hold it up on the back side. Somebody else Eric had to come in here and tighten that up, and we got one there too. Remember I said one side had a notch. I wasn't quite sure what that notch was. And that's for your light kit. If you have a light kit, and if you've got lights that go in here, the wire goes up, it goes right down this little groove into the back so that you can plug it into the wall. We just happen to have an electrical outlet there. Even if the electrical outlet was way over there, hopefully they'll give us enough cord to run it through there. This is the back side of the bed now, or before we tilt it up. See the notches for where it fits up against the baseboard. Like I was saying, you kind of have to think about it as you're building it, but that's okay. Hey, if you have to start taking a few things apart and doing it over, you'll just have to. And like when I was putting on those little brackets back there, right there, it had a nib for these shock absorbers, and one was facing the wrong way because there was 4 sets of them, and 2 were down there, and the other 2 fit in a different location. So we had to make sure you follow the directions, or else you're going to start taking it apart. And then the little shock absorbers, those fit on kind of slick. You snap the bottom end first, and then it would look like this is too long because this side piece is going to be down on the ground, and you're going to say, hey, it's about 3/8 to 1/2 inch too long. Then you have to lift the bed up, position it just right, and that'll push in, because those shock absorbers are really super strong. Because I thought, oh, I'll just push it back by hand. I couldn't do it, and so they had to actually grab the bed. 2 people over here, 1 person, lift that up while somebody else aligns that just right. And if it's not going on, you got to wiggle it a little bit, lift up a little bit, up, down, whatever. Don't try to whack that on with a hammer. It says don't use the hammer if it's not fitting. And I put some gloves on because I was trying to bang it on with my hand, and I couldn't do it. And they just lifted this bed up and down a little bit, and I had my gloves on. I was getting ready to hit it, slid right in. Okay, so far, this is what your Murphy bed is going to look like. Here are the pieces. I'm not sure what that's for and how that works and all that. They're still reading the directions. We're getting ready to put the light kit in. If you don't have a light kit, do all of them come with light kits? No, I don't know. You might have to order that as a separate thing and all that kind of good stuff. But here it is so far. And are you going to be able to do this all by yourself? Heaven forbid. Don't even think about it. You need at least 2 guys, but we got 3 people here. I'm helping Tom and Eric out, and it's even good to have 3 people here if so. And they said on the directions 2 to 4 hours to put it all together, and that's because you've never installed one of these before. Okay, the guys who install these every day, probably half hour, they'll be done with it. Take your time and do it right. See, they even have.
Let's grab your lighting kit.
They even have a lighting kit video that's attached, and so.
Check inside to make sure you have all the parts.
Even though you're playing this, you still want to read it for yourself.
Let's start with attaching the touchpad plate.
And go step by step, because
find a spot on your headboard where you want your touchpad. Set the touchpad over the ring terminal.
There you go. Why am I making a video of this?
Use the 2 screws provided to secure the
You've already got the video. If you
terminal.
don't want to watch my video anymore, you don't need to. It comes with the video, but we're doing it because we're 3 average Joes, aren't we?
That's right.
And so if 3 average Joes...
Plus it comes in 16 parts on that video.
Oh, 16 parts on the video?
Yeah, there's 16 videos.
Oh, you're 16?
Yeah.
You're kidding. Mm-hmm. So by the time you watch the entire video, you're going to forget what to do, step 1, step 2, step 3.
Right.
Or you can start it and just do a little bit and then stop the video.
Plus you gotta find them.
Yeah, you gotta find the videos, then you gotta find the parts, then you gotta read the directions. As it is, we probably didn't really need the video in order to do this, because it comes with your instructions, and Eric here is diligently reading the directions on this thing and following it. And when you read the directions, just go step by step. Don't get too involved and look at it real quick. Oh yeah, I know how it goes. Yeah, just put this up and that up. Trust me, you're going to get some of these little bracket things are probably not going to be right, where they're at unless you read the directions, okay? I don't care if you watch that little video or not. This, okay? And so far, it's looking like it's supposed to, I think.